Hello there, and welcome to Ramadan Conversations. We're all in this together.
Yes, fasting is month of sharing, not just for Muslims as well as non-Muslims.
The very big question.
Based information.
And Affinity was extremely good group because it was focusing not on the religious differences, but at what is uniting us.
We're all living.
How do we thrive within this COVID-19 environment?
It's a community mission and everyone has a role to play.
We'll be much happier.
Big cracks at all.
Can I pay tribute to Affinity Intercultural Foundation for your work throughout the community?
I think after a week of my cooking and my wife's cooking, my kids are looking forward to their grandma's cooking.
I'm really proud to say that on the whole, I think as Australians, we've kept our values intact.
And disinformation.
There is a very important correlation between controlling media and the quality of democracy.
Fake journalism.
It didn't become ugly. We held together. And Affinity is part of that spirit and part of that success.
As bystanders,
I'm always inspired by the efforts of Affinity, not just around Ramadan, but certainly then, their dinners, their iftars.
that they desire and be part of all of that is to go for it.
Have met with
Of COVID-19.
I want to thank the Muslim community right across Australia for everything you have been doing and the great example you have been setting and the leadership provided in your community.
As is possible.
Make or break year.
Balancing it.
The duty to reflect on the universe and as a book to read.
Cultural competency.
Affinity is part of the furniture now, as far as Australian multiculturalism is concerned.
What's important, but also how we're going to meet future challenges.
It's somewhat different.
Potential for a blessing.
And surely that's a Muslim and a Christian and a Judaic value. A value of collectivity.
The Nobel Peace Prize
Is that when we work to complement one another, not the fact that one is better or should be ahead of the other.
More tenuous.
Through meaningful engagement. This very program is just one example.
To weather the storm.
This kind of thing.
1,000 meals a day.
I can't stress how important iftar dinners and sharing and understanding of Islam has been.
Go Cats!
Follow him for the day.
The symptoms of it.
The fake news.
Have been established saying that religiosity can help people to overcome challenges.
Being Australian, there's a lot of good in there.
We work for each other and work with each other.
Muslim fans.
COVID-19 has stressed the need for people to understand each other and to come together.
How do you think?
Privacy issues.
To use music.
And we would like to give a Roman taste to dialogue and mutual understanding.
Import of the interfaith dialogue in Rome and in Italy at the moment.
Prayer is the joining in cosmic worship.
And that is the one thing that I have missed.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
The night of revelation, it is both a Jewish and Muslim practice for people to stay up all night.
A bit like Martin Luther King Jr. said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Faith actually has a very positive role to play in making a society very humane.
To love others. And make them feel welcome.
Let's actually rebuild something better.
I wanted peace in my heart, and I was in peace, and the result of peace was that, I forgave.
I really enjoyed learning about Ramadan, and I'm really, really looking forward to hopefully next year.
Who are we?
the great work that you do.
The sort of approach that Affinity itself has taken. One in which you seek to have a broader understanding of what you believe.
Consequences for our actions.
Actually create.
There's no going back.
There are no barriers between science and faith. They complement one another.
Breaking the ice and building confidence has been really productive.
Believe in different things. You can, have a different culture, different skin color, but sports bring people together.
I'm just extending my hand to the Australian Muslim community and demonstrating that we are the same.
This particular conversation about during Ramadan is one that is really, really important.
COVID-19 is an opportunity.
Which I think Affinity and other dialogue centres in our nation have really contributed to.
To find what common values we have, goals, and so it just strengthens us.
The interfaith.
Our culture is based on love and respect.
Which maybe will open the door and create some trust and build a bridge where we can start to talk about the ways that we're different from each other.
Through fasting, we are trying to empathize other people who cannot find what to eat at other times of the year. Empathy.
This is the last of our Ramadan Conversations for 2020. I look forward to catching up again soon. Ramadan Mubarak.